Hey everybody, Cindy A. Lewis here. Welcome to Crafts and Games Live with Cindy tonight. Glad to see you all joining. Such a good group. Hey, I'm looking at the list right now. I'm gonna have to work my way backwards. Hey Amber, hey Melanie, hey Denise, hey Rochelle, hey Terry Lynn, hey Alice and Patty, hi Diane, hi Mary, hi Emily. Let's see. Hi. Who else am I missing? Oh, goodness. What a good group. Hi, Pam. Hi, Pam. A couple of Pams. And Denise. Let's see. Make sure I don't miss anybody. Might say your name once or twice. That's awesome. It's good to see you guys. So, I think winter thought it was time to come back to some places, and we got a little cold weather for here. 58 degrees. Yeah, we've got rain. We've had rain almost all day, and it's been in the 50s. I think it's, so what time, what is it right now? Let me look. It's 58. So about the same as you. Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, Ohio's cloudy. I know the Denver area got some snow over the weekend. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? But I'm not complaining. Hi, Judy. We need the moisture. A lot of the places in the West really need the moisture, so that's good. So, hope everybody's doing well tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks for supporting my channel and coming out on Mondays for live. I do want to mention that next Monday is Memorial Day, and I appreciate all our veterans and those that served and those that sacrificed so much. And I really, it really touches our hearts, and we do a special recognition patriotic service in our church on the last Sunday of June, right before July 4th. And so anyway, it's really near and dear to our hearts for those that gave everything for our country. So I know that a few of you on here have served, and thank you so much for your service. I really appreciate that. And you know, we wouldn't have the freedoms that we have without you. So thank you so much. Thanks for supporting my channel. Thanks for commenting, sharing, giving it a thumbs up over there on the and the likes. Thank you so much for special, you know, like super chat, super stickers. Those are available. And there's Leo. He says hello. He heard me talking. Also, thanks so much for you know, now there's super thanks for all the videos, which is kind of like a little tip, if you will, for the creators, which would be me. And so thank you so much for that. And thanks for just being here. And it's really fun. Also, if you're interested in more support or joining my memberships, I just got my first set of Patreon mail out last week. And I don't know if anybody's received it yet, but it was really fun to put together, and it's super fun. So linked below is a little bit about that in all my videos now. So if you're interested, yeah, you can do that. And then you know, we had the Masterboard Tag Challenge drawing this weekend. I received 82 tags, which was amazing. And you guys did such creative arts, works of art. And I am thrilled, and I've already been asked if, yes, yes, yes. He's a goober. Well, you know what? I don't think any of our military members ever really do it for the thanks, right? They do it for the country and for standing for that. So, but you know what? We want to thank them, right? We want to let them know it's appreciated because not everybody has done that in the past. So we want to make sure we do. Um, Hey, Christine, good to see you. So anyway, Leslie, leftover Leslie that comes on live. I don't know if she's here tonight, but she did win. If you didn't see the video, all the tags were beautiful. And at the end of the video from Saturday, I think it's Saturday, um, oh no, I don't believe it, Rochelle. I don't believe they were awful. But everybody did a great job. They weren't judged. So it didn't matter really how you did them or what you did. The tags weren't judged, if you will. They were just an entry. And I was just amazed, and you guys did such a great job. But anyway, I've already been asked if there will be another Masterboard tag challenge, and I'm having so much fun with these Masterboards. Just give me a thumbs up if you are, or a little happy face or something. Hi, Elaine. These Masterboards are awesome. They're a great way to use up scraps and all kinds of things. Well, I'm going to show you tonight just using old book pages and some stamps. Now, of course, you can make them more elaborate. You can add lace and you can do all kinds of things, but I'm not going to go that far to, well, maybe I should grab some lace. But anyway, I'm not going to go too crazy tonight because we're going to play a game and stuff like that. But you can all take your time, just enjoy it. Let me grab a little bit of this lace I like. Yeah. So we might put some of that on one of them. But anyway, I'm going to show you some ideas, and I've already got one done, and I've got some tags done. So we'll get into that in just a moment. So the Masterboard tags, Masterboards are becoming a fast favorite of mine. Rochelle, did you have fun making yours? There's Leslie. Good job, Leslie. Everybody did such a wonderful job. I have to say, Amber, thank you so much for sending Sam's tags in. They were so great. Thank you so much. It was wonderful to get those, and I'm glad that Sam has had a chance to make some too. That's awesome. Yeah. So anyway, let's jump into the book pages and Masterboards and show you what I'm going to do with that and how I kind of dress it up. Now you can do a couple of different ways. You can pre-cut them after you make the tags, or you can, you know, stamp them and then cut them after. But anyway, so let's do the, hey Laura, let's move the camera down here on my, oh, one quick question. Let me put my screen back up. One quick question. Is there anyone that is one of my YouTube family that is a Stampin' Up associate or whatever, representative? I don't know if there is. Thanks, Amber. But if there is, I want to get some of these Stampin' Up. I don't know if you can see, these are grid pads, and I can only find them at Stampin' Up. And I thought if there was anyone that that was, you know, associated with my YouTube channel, I'd rather buy from them first. So if you are, let me know, and so I can get some more of these. I like to use these when I'm going to make a mess and cover up my table. Hi, Janice. So if there is anybody that's a Steppin' Up representative, let me know. All right. Okay, so we're going to make these tags here. I'm going to show you. These are really, really fun. Don't they look really fun and vintage? Do you guys like these? I do Stampin' Up, but you're not a demonstrator. Okay, Carla. Yeah, I want to get some of these pads. Do you know what I'm talking about? These fun, they're good. You come like 100 on a pad, I think. And they were $12.95 online, and I could just order them, but I thought, well, I'd support somebody if they are. Yes, Daisy, I think, Rochelle, Chalk Couture. I think Daisy that's on sometimes is. Yeah, I think so. All right, so these are the tags that I made. These are old book pages. Now this is from an actual vintage dictionary here that I use for junk journals. And it's just the old pages. And I've got a lot here, so I only need one book really, but I have a ton of books. So, but anyway, what I did was I made a master board with the pages from the book, and then I stamped on there some from a stamp pad that I have. Now, the way that I cut these out, these tags to look like this, yeah, is I got a new Crafter's Companion tag punch, and it punches tags out, and I don't know if there's a way to change the actual the look of it. I don't think so. I think they all punch that way, but this does look different, so I don't know. I'll have to look on here and see. I think it's just that one way. But anyway, they look really, really cool. And of course I have some die cuts, and I can cut my own and just punch a hole. But I really like it. It's pretty elegant looking. Let me just take that off the screen so that you can see, because you might not can see. But it makes this really fun edge. And so it looks really nice. Now, you could go around the edges with different colors. Like I said, you can add lace to these if you want to dress them up. You could add, some brads and some buttons, and really get decorative with these. But I thought I liked them kind of plain for this particular thing that we're doing. So anyway, that's what I made, and that's what we're going to make tonight. What do you think? The Chalk Couture. Yeah, it's Daisy, I think, is a Chalk Couture. Oh, okay. Thanks, Laura. Do you have one? Let's try it. Let's try it out, depending on the width of my paper. All right. So here's one. This one is 2 inches. So it should look like that, right? Oh, yeah. There you go. So for 2 inches. So let's try a smaller one. Let's see if I have a smaller. Let's see. I don't know if I have. This is too small, I think. I need 1.5 inches. Just a minute. I can make it 1.5 inches really easily. Let's see. I got all kinds of scraps around here. Does anybody else have scrap papers? All right, let me cut this one, because I might have to use that, right? That's a cute tag right there. I know. All right, so let's make this 1.5 inches. Let's test out the tag maker. All right, so this one is 1.5 inches. We're going to squeeze it in there. So there's little lips. There we go. So you can see the larger one and the way the other ones. So isn't that cool? It's very cool. I really like it. I've never really used one because I make my own tags, but I thought, well, why not? Hi, Kat. Why not? And it came with a bunch of stamps for the specific tags. So now I love that. Okay. All right. So anyway, thanks for the education, ladies. Haven't had it very long. I just took it out of the package last night. So basically we're going to do this on here. Make a master board with these pages. So I'm just going to take out a couple of pages here. I thought I had some pulled out, but I don't think I did. I think I used them all. So let me do that real quick. And I've just got a book over here, this old dictionary. And it doesn't have to be a straight line. But, like if you're doing, say, some theme, you may want a particular word in the background. right? So all I'm doing is I'm looking where I want my paper to fit on my background. Now for this one, I am using a folder because I told you I have a lot of folders that are left over. So I just use those and then I just go for it from there. All right, so my trimmer is failing me, so I ordered a new blade for it, and I have a bunch of trimmers, but anyway. All right, so all I'm using is some of my Colel glue because that's my favorite when I'm gonna do this. Hey Lori, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Where are you from, Lori? Awesome, awesome. Hey Pam, you like the tags too? So what we're doing is we're making this master board, and I'm just using book pages, and that's all I'm doing. So I'm just taking the book and want to make sure it's right side up. So one thing with the liquid glue, of course, is that you can move it around until you have your paper where you want it. Now for master board, you do want to get all of these edges. So I'm just going to take my glue and spread it here. And let's scoot this over just a little bit more, just to make sure we cover everything. Now, one thing I do too is I scan my master boards, and I've scanned my tags too, because then I can use them over and over. Even if I use the original, I can just keep using it, using the same design if I like that design or if I want to share it with someone. All right, so I want to get the edges, and I'm going to take this page, and I'm just going to scoot that up. And there we go. Now let's see, we have some room here, so that's good. So I can cut that off. Now I want to cover this bottom part. Let's see if I can scoot that up a little bit more. There we go. So now I need to cover this bottom part, and I have some pieces here that I've cut out already. And I'm just going to place them and fill in the spaces here. So this one's just about right. So I'm going to use this one here. Now I don't want that glue on top. Somehow glue got on this and there's a drip. So I'm just going to do this, and you can use, you know, a paintbrush if you want to, but I found that I really don't need it. And I can just do this really easy. So Lori, have you ever made Southern Illinois? Pretty new to junk journaling, still learning. Well, this is a really easy way to make some tags, and also a great vintage look just for, sorry about that, just for, you know, anything, you know, if you just want to make a background or if you want to make a base for a card, master boards are very cool. And we just started really digging into those on my channel recently. We've made a bunch of different ones. Let me see. I could show you a couple. Let me show you a couple of master boards. So this one was the first one I ever made, and I really liked it. And it's just using scrap papers and gluing them down. So really easy to do. And then this one is a Christmas one that I put together, and it was fun to do that one also. Really fun. Let me see, do I have any more on here? Oh yeah, I've got some more. So this one is a botanical one, and I took each of the papers before I glued them down, and I went around the edges with some black dye ink from my stamp pad, and that just kind of gave it a real vintage vibe. And then I used some ephemera and glued it in on that one, as well as this one. So these are just master boards that we put together here on this channel. And then so tonight the master boards we're making are just a file folder, like half of a file folder, And then I'm using some old book pages. Now, you can do that really, really easily. And this one is dry already, so it can be cut and scanned. Now, I'm not going to scan this one right now because we want to cut it. And this is a little loose here, so I can put a little glue right there. Just, it's still not, it's dry, but we'll get that on there. But these are the tags that I made, and they're really, really fun. And it's just a stamped image on these pages. It's very simple looking, but very vintage. So really super fun. So what I'm going to do now, on this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Hi, Natty. I'm going to go ahead and cut it into some different size tags. I'm going to go ahead and cut them, and then I'm going to stamp this one. These I stamped, these here I stamped before I cut. So I just stamped them all around the page. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these. Now what I'm looking for, or about 2.5 inch tags or so. I don't want them too big, right? Because we usually want to put them in pockets or that kind of thing. Yes, so fun. Yes, I love vintage. I love anything vintage, but I really love masterboards now. Okay, so this is 2.5 inches here. So we're just going to cut it. And it's very easy. And masterboards also uses your scraps too. You can just use your scraps. All right. And then this one, do I want to cut it? I guess I will. Let's see. Let's just cut it on the edge. Let's cut it 3 inches on this one. All right. There we go. All right. So got this little piece right here. And now normally for your junk journal, you may not want your tags really long. But if you were going to make bookmarks, you might want a longer tag, about the size of a book, maybe 8 inches or 7 inches or even 6. But I think I'm going to make these about 5.5. Cut them in half. So let's just do that. Let's just get these about halfway. Sorry, I'm right in that camera, aren't I? Okay, so we'll just scoot this over just a bit so that I'm not too crazy. Now you can cut them different lengths, so maybe you don't want them 5, maybe you want them 4, like that. Maybe you want them shorter, or maybe you want them longer. You can do whatever you want. This is just crazy. You like that punch? Oh, yes. So the punch, the tag, if you are so inclined to use HSN, it might be on there. But I ordered this one. It came with some tag stamps from Crafter's Companion directly. I know, I love to vintageize. That's my saying. I am gonna make some shirts that say let's vintageize it or something. But Crafter's Companion is where I got the tag punch, and it's really cool. All right. You are obsessed. I am too. I know I can't just do the masterboards, but I really want to. Never done a masterboard. Yes, it is very easy, and some of the different ones that I've made are just super, super fun. But you can go back, watch any of the videos, and you can see what they're like. So for me, I like to use a dye ink. I like to use cocoa, a brown color. It doesn't have to be this one. You can use Distress inks. Tim Holtz has some. You can use any brown that you want to. But what I like to do, I call it vintagizing things. And I told everyone, I don't know if that's a word, but I'm pinning it right now, is I like to go around the edges with you know, a blending tool. And this is just a homemade one. It's a pill bottle, and it's got a little felt pad that you can get at the Dollar Tree. You found the stamp at Goodwill? Awesome. Awesome sauce. I'm going to go ahead and punch this, and it does take a little muscle going through that file folder. I'm going to stand up and get that through there. And then if it is not quite right, just cut that little piece off, just like that. Let me go ahead and punch these really quick. Now, you don't have to use a tag punch. Like I said, you can just punch a hole in there. You can leave them square if you like. You can use a hole rounder if you like that. Whatever you would like to do. It's your world. So this one is a little bit wide here. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to punch it. And then see how it left this on the edge, because it really isn't. So I'm just going to, doesn't fit just right. So I'm just going to cut it off myself. And then it worked. Just like that. So let me go ahead and punch these in real quick. And then we'll get to vintageizing. So this one again is a little wide. And to go through that thickness, again, I'm standing up to do that. There we go. All right, so we've got these. Get my table cleaned a little bit. And they're already punched. So really cool, right? Super easy. Now, this is just a blending tool. Any blending tool. Yeah, I have a hard time finding anything at Goodwill, actually. So I just go around the edges like that. And even though these pages are vintage, I like to give it that this old vintage look by, you can see the difference, right? So, yes, the botanical, I know. All right, let me trim this and trim this off. These are so fun for me. Now, you can, like I said, you can dress these up a lot. Buttons, you could sew some buttons on. So I'm just going to run through these really, really fast. Let's see, the botanical. Now, all of the ones that I did on the one, either butterflies or flowers and leaves. So you can see the butterflies. And then this, so pretty. I mean, really and truly. This one, that's just the ink pad with different colors put on there for the butterflies. So I wanted to show you that you can do that with markers too. So I'm going to show you that tonight. Just getting a little bit of a lot of stuff. Now, this is more of a bookmark size here. So if you wanted to do bookmarks, say your dad, you're doing something for Father's Day, or your husband, or maybe your son, and they like to read, you can make a bookmark for them too. The paper cutter, the one I just used, that's also Crafter's Companion. You can probably find it at HSN, or you can maybe look on eBay, or Crafter's Companion website does also sell them too. Now, what I do when I buy from Crafter's Companion, because there are United Kingdom company and everything comes internationally, I wait till I have a good size order so I can hit their quota to get free shipping. And I'm also a platinum member, so that kind of helps too. Get a 20% off. But anyway, okay, so now I'm putting this away for the moment. Now I've got all my vintageized tags, Rochelle. Paper cutter, yes, and it sharpens itself. The blade does. So for the tag punch and the paper cutter, yeah, Crafter's Companion. And if you guys are interested, I mean, I can definitely find a link for them and put them in the chat below the video. All right, so now I just have to decide what I want to do with these. Now, you can put stickers. You can make them into pockets themselves if you wanted to. There's so many options. Just like you could take this, okay, this is my favorite Dollar Tree ribbon. It's called lace ribbon. You get 9 feet, and it already looks like it's vintage, right? So it's perfect. But if you did want to put some lace on there, I think this is the perfect lace for this kind of thing. And it's kind of monotone too, because it kind of just goes with it, which is sort of what I was kind of going for. Something kind of very simple, but yet vintage. You hear me say vintage again. All right, so I'm going to trim this and just put it on here. Now, I am going to use some tacky glue to put this on, but you could use hot glue if you wanted to. So I've just got some tacky glue here. And, you know, sometimes tacky glue needs to tack up before you actually stick onto it. But you don't have to wait. But it's nice if you just kind of let it sit there just a second and let it tack up. Now, another thing that I want to do is I'm going to introduce you guys to some fun stuff with gilding flakes. And I don't know how much you've done with them, but I am excited. But that wasn't for tonight. All right, so I'm just going to put my little bit of lace on there. You can see. It just adds a little bit. Now, I think a button would look really cute there, but I'm not all ready to do that. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is I have some, these are the quick dry inks that I'm using tonight and what I used on those other tags. So this is Parakeet. This is one of my favorite colors, Parakeet. And then this is Chinese Red and Green Topaz. Okay, and so I used these on the other tags that I did already. And so I'm just going to take my rocker block because I just want to use that. It's easy and really simple. I'm just going to take this little flower that I used on one of the other ones. I'm going to turn it this way. And I'm just going to stamp it one color, this Chinese Red. And again, this is the quick dry. I'm just going to go easy on there. I always bring my stamp pad to my stamp. Okay. And then I'm just going to take this and rock it onto here. So let's just do it right here in the middle. And there we go. And it's just so simple and so easy. Now let me do one more and just show you. Well, let me do it this way. So I wanted to show you that you can use, let me just grab a little tissue. You can use markers to do this too. So let's just do that. Let's just use a little green. This is a Tri-Blend brush marker. It's Alpine Green, and I'm just going to color on the green onto the pad. All right, so that's my, there we go. And then I'm going to take this yellow, this is Tri-Blend Citrus Blend. I'm just going to go with that medium tone again in the middle of my flower. And then I'm going to take my pink. I'm going to go with the, let's see, the darker pink here. This is actually called Bright Pink Extend. So this is an extended marker. So I'm just going to add this marker here. All right. All right. So then I can take my stamp and I can just go on here. So let's do it on this one and just roll it. Oh, I didn't get enough. Can you see my flower though? And so I may not have put enough on there, but it's really cool to be able to do that. So let me just take my green here, see if I can work a little magic on this and see if I can line it up enough. Let's see if I can. Oh, there it is. So anyway, it is vintage. So, you know, right, there's really no mistakes. I'm sorry. I don't think there's any mistakes in crafting. I think you just change it up a little bit or cover something or put a button on it, you know, or put a bow, you know, whatever. Oh, thank you so much, Terry Lynn. You are quick. Let's see. I'm vintage. Denise and Rochelle, you guys are so funny. Yes, and you can also stamp your ribbon if you want to. All right, so I'm going to set that aside. Now, I did want to also show you, I want to do a butterfly for you because I love the butterflies. And, you know, I'm not going for a perfectly stamped image here at all. I'm just going for a vintage look. So I'm going to take this butterfly here, and I'm just going to use this parakeet. It's really fun. There's a lot of ink on these, so you do just be careful. Get it everywhere. All right, so I'm just going to put this one on. Let's see. Let's do it. It can be going off of the image too. I mean, off of here. So let's just do this. There we go. Not pretty. Now this is the quick dry. That beautiful? That is beautiful. Now there's still some ink on here, so how about we just rub it again without wiping it. So you're still getting that little look there. So, are you guys having fun yet? We have happy accidents. That's right. So let's see if we can do, let's see if I can get enough on here to stamp it with the marker. Maybe I can blend it too. Yes, happy accidents. I like that. All right, I can go into a coloring coma here, they say. Okay, I don't want it on the ribbon, so I'm going to go off the page a little bit. Oop, that one turned out pretty good. Can't really tell. So you just have to play with it a little bit and see what you like and what you want to do. And you can practice stamp it onto some scrap paper if you want to do that too. I have one more I want to put an image on. So let's just do some green leaf. Let's just do a green leaf. Now I like this leaf that I put on the other ones. So I'm just going to wipe this off. Put that one on there. Get my green. I do like this green topaz. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Might do another one just down here, just to kind of give it that color, you know. So anyway, lots of fun. You could spend hours doing this, I'm telling you. Just tons of fun to do these master boards. And I want to keep doing them because I'm having so much fun with them. But I don't want to bore you guys. Took a hot minute. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, so you can see you can add a whole lot more to these. But if you wanted to just put a little ribbon through your hole there for your tag, it doesn't take much to make it look so beautiful. And you can use twine or ribbon. It doesn't have to be just like that. And it just adds so much to it. So like I have some green ribbon here. And just put that on there. And does everybody know how to put their ribbon through? You got a third job thinking about it? So I just make a loop, put it through the front, hold the loop up and stick the tails through. And there you go. Any questions about that? Okay. All right. So yes, you can, but I don't want you to have to work so much, Rochelle. You went to... Yes. I love the stamps. The first butterfly. Oh, yeah. That one. Isn't that pretty? Oh, this one. Yeah. And it could have, you could put, I mean, like a lot more. You could put a pearl on here. You could, you know, you could add more. But it, you know what? I hesitate to do too much because it is just beautiful the way that it is too. You know what I mean? So I don't want to overdo, but you can. I mean, the whole thing is it's your world, so make it what you want. And then in junk journaling, you can add so much to it. Just keep adding, you know, whatever you want. And on the back of these, you can always journal, you know. So it's really, really cool. And fun, too. Masterboards are tons of fun. All right, you guys have, look at all these tags I've already got made. Is that awesome? Trial and error. Yeah, you just have to figure out what looks good, what you like. And you could add more than one image. Like on some of these, I added 2 or added, you know, like butterflies. I did these butterflies in different colors. That's 3 different stamps. You can watercolor. One thing though, be careful because this is not watercolor paper. So if you did want a watercolor, just be cognizant of that this is not necessarily watercolor paper. So watercolor paper is special paper made just specifically for that purpose. So just a little caution there, but you can definitely give it a whirl and try it out and see what you think and how it turns out. Well, Mary, I think you can do this, and Emily will just sit by your side and watch you craft all day long. So there we go. There they are. And then these are the ones that I had done earlier. And I didn't put ribbons on those, but really, really pretty. What do you guys think? Gonna try this out? Gonna give it a whirl? Want a watercolor? Yeah, you can definitely do that too. Really, really fun. And you could trim these in other colors. You know, I just liked the brown. So fun. And then this one over here is drying, so I can make some more tags out of it. So enjoyed it a lot. Thank you guys for watching. I think this needs a button right here, so I'm gonna have to sew a button on. I don't know if I have one right here. Let me see if I do. Do I have a button? You can also use washi tape. So I thought about doing a washi tape one and making it kind of monochrome like we were doing with this, but it's just kind of one color. Let's see, do I have a button? Have any buttons right here? Now I want to put a button on there. I don't think I have any right here with me where I'm at. I thought I had one in here. I might have some buttons right here under my desk, my table. Let me look. Yes, you can even go to a garage sale and get you a little old book to use or anything like that. Let's see, I thought I had some old ephemera in here could use too. And you can use stickers, you know, whatever you like. Look, I have ribbon. Let's see. I don't know. Have some across the room. I just don't have any right here at the table, so that's okay. But you will find a button on this one soon. I'm just looking one more place to see if I have any right here. Oh, look at there. See, persistence. Oh, now these are vintage buttons that I picked up at a yard sale. These are the coolest old buttons you ever saw. And let's see. That's kind of a cool one. So let's put that one on there. So all I do is I'll bring my thread. I can go down and then up, or up and then down, but I like to go down. So we'll go down. Just be careful. You got a paper pack of black chalkboard paper. Any cool ideas for that? Though it was cool, I don't have any. Oh, let's see. We'll have to think about. Well, you can definitely do some white stamping. Do you remember the chalkboard stamps that I got? And I did the laughter. I painted my square like a chalkboard and stamped that on with white. And then I embossed it, and it looks really cool. I glued a piece of chalk to it and made a really cool wall decor out of it. Yeah, so you could do that. Definitely. Okay, love the black chalkboard look. Okay, so I'm just going to tie this off, and now I got my button on there. So I like to leave the little strings. Kind of gives you that vintageized look. And there's my button on my little tag. Yeah, so that worked. If you keep looking long enough in this craft room, you're bound to find what you're looking for. All right, so let's move on to a game. Anybody want to play a game? How about a game? All right, so I'm going to move all my tags, and, you know, remember this was quick dry, so it's not coming off. Quick dry ink is wonderful when you're wanting to do that. If you want to emboss, use pigment ink. Have a machine with a bunch of decorative stitches. That would be way cool too. Also, if you don't like to stitch, let me just show you something. If you don't like to stitch, and you have black, just like this, just get you a white marker. Do I have a white marker somewhere? Or a chalk marker. Let's see, I have one right here. And then if you don't, well, this is metallic. Let's see what it is. Okay. So if you don't like to stitch, you can just go around the edges with a white marker. And you can get markers like this at Dollar Tree. And then it gives you that look. And you just go all the way around. And then, if you like to stitch or sew, then you can definitely do that too. And you know what? Stitching is not perfect. So even if you aren't perfect with your little lines, you know, you can just not worry about it. It's handmade anyway, right? So you can do something like that too, just to give that little look. Yeah, works great. All right. Okay, so I have to use that for something else. All right, crafts and games. Let's get some names on some papers. Who all is here? We got a good group tonight. Okay, so let's see. I know we have Terry Lynn, so I'm just getting everybody's names down. So Lori, if you're still here, I know, Christy. If you're still here, this is the part of the game of the night. So we do a game, and then we just have fun, and somebody wins a little prize from me. You do, Rochelle? I've never done embroidery on a machine. Now, I have done embroidery, and I have done cross stitch, and I have decided that I like to do crafts that I can get done kind of quickly. Because my life right now is zoom, zoom, zoom. So I gotta do it fast. So Amber, Sam, Alice. I'm getting everybody, I think. Patty. So I'm just writing your name to go in my bucket here. Let's see, Diane, T, Pam, and Pam. Are both Pam still on? Pam T and Pam Projects. Okay. Denise is here. Love it. Hi, Denise. And then Denise Shaw. And let's see. Elaine. How's Florida, Elaine? I wish I was there. Leslie. Yeah, we got to do games. Okay, I got you, Amber, and I got Sam. Got Rochelle. Melanie. This is going to be a fun one. We did one like this before. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Got 18. It says 24, so I'm missing 6 of you. Oh, Carla. Carla A. Got Christine. I'm looking. If I didn't say your name, can you let me know? I said Nettie, Judy, Diane, I got all of you. Mary A. Mary A. That's coming out of retirement so she can buy craft supplies. Yes, okay. Laura. Is Lori on? I don't know if Lori's on. She wasn't feeling too well earlier, she said. Okay. Trying to see if there's anybody else. Probably somebody that hasn't commented, which is okay. You don't have to be in the drawing for the game. You can just watch. And Kat. Hey, Kat. Good to see you. Okay. All right, here we go. Tonight, happy birthday. No way. That's awesome. Happy birthday to you. Oh, you gotta see me. There we go. Happy birthday to you, Elaine. Happy birthday to you, Elaine. Happy birthday to you, Elaine. Happy birthday to you. Woo! 91. That's awesome. That's awesome. And Janice. Yay! Janice in. Okay, so I'm putting everybody's name in the bucket, and I'm going to put your game up on the screen, and you're going to have a few minutes to go fun. I got it, Diane. I got her, Diane. I'm going to give you probably about a minute. We'll see how many words you can come up with on my word search, and there are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's actually 19. I thought I had put 20, but there's 19 associated to crafting and kind of more related to junk journals. And so you're going to try to guess as many as you can. Now, what you're playing for tonight is everybody's going to get, if you saw my vintage haul, you're going to get a vintage postcard and a couple of the little ephemera, if I can get it out of here. It's kind of vacuum sealed in here. Hold on, I'll show you. Well, I got it in, but I don't know if I can get it out to show you. So a couple of these little vintage, they're really cool. There we go. Really cool. And then a vintage postcard, if I can get it out of the package. It is like, it's like I glued it in there, but it's not glued. Oh, there's another one. I think I got 3 of these little ephemera. And they're all vintage looking. I got Laurie. Yeah, I got our new guest. She's gonna want to come back every time to live. Yep. Okay. There it is. Postcards. So somebody's gonna get, that's what you're gonna get tonight for the winners. I'll draw 3 winners. And there we go. I see it goes right in really easy, but there's 3 different ones. They're not exactly the same. All right, I'm gonna put your game up, and what you need to do is put in as many as you can find. As many as you can find. And there's 19. Ready, set, go. Here it is. All right. So I don't have any cool like Jeopardy music or anything. Plus that's probably copyrighted anyway. But I can just keep talking and, and then you can think. So there's 19 words, and then the words are there to the right of the board. And see how many you can find in a couple of minutes. And just post the words as you find them. There's no pressure here, and everybody gets a chance to win, whether you find one or not. Oh, photos, yep, stamps. It's a little bit longer word, Denise. Masterboard, yep. Trimmer, there you go. Folders, yep. Journal, tags. Guys are fast. Brads, very good. Anybody find, oh, somebody found lace. Awesome. Masterboard, pockets, brads. Very good, very good. Vintage, awesome. Books, right? Good job. Ephemera, look at you. Awesome. Okay, did anybody find ribbon? Scan, good job. Or pages. Or did somebody find junk? Glue, there's glue. There's pages. Journal, okay. Vintage, yep. I think, did anybody find ink? Oh, there's ink. All right. I think we found them all. Did we find them all? It's kind of nice when you have somebody to work with, or 20 other people to work with to find them. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we went a little long tonight. I didn't realize what time it was. Good job, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. So let's pull some winners from, here, let me move this out of the way. Again, if anybody, you know, is Stampin' Up, let me know. Or Carla, if you like your gal, let me know. Okay, so I've got 3 packets right here. And I do want to let you guys know that next Monday we are going to be traveling. We'll be in Texas. I am going to be posting some videos while I'm out of town. But I don't want to commit to live when I'm visiting family, because I don't know what they have planned for Monday. So I'll try to get something up for you, you know, video wise, and I'm sure we'll do lots of vintage. We'll do lots of Dollar Tree stops, and you'll get to see whatever all the Dollar Trees have, because I like to do traveling hauls too. All right. Okay, so let's, so again, no live next Monday. So we're going to take a little break. Everybody got that? Thumbs up. Yep, got it. I don't want to not do it, but it's going to be hard to do it while I'm traveling. So, all right. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so let's see who wins one of these little vintage packets. And Rochelle. Congratulations, Rochelle. Nice. And, oh, let me leave it out so you can see. Rochelle. Okay, let's pull another one. And I'm not even looking. I'm looking at you with big eyes. Okay. All right. And the winner is Denise L. Congratulations, Denise. You win a little packet as well. And then, oh, I'm going to shake it up a little bit more. And last one right here. And it is Melanie. Melanie hasn't won in a while either. So Melanie, Denise, and Rochelle, congratulations. You won a little mini packet. And surprise, surprise, I'm going to include one of these fun vintage tags. So if you do have a particular one in mind, let me know. I'll show them to you once more, and just post if there's a particular one you like. So there's the leaf, a butterfly, the leaf with little butterflies, a flower, a red flower, another red flower, butterflies, mini butterflies, a flower with a leaf, a butterfly with the button, and a couple of other little butterflies. So let me know, ladies, if you'd like one of these fun tags. I will absolutely send them to you. So let me know. And thanks everybody for watching. So I'm going to hang on and see. I know that we're a couple minutes behind. And you'd like one with a blue butterfly. And you like this one, Rochelle? So I'll put that one there. Okay, Melanie and Denise, would you like a tag? I'd be happy to get you one if you would like. Yeah, I got the blue butterfly. Thank you, Amber. Congrats, everybody. Yes. Okay, red flower. Okay. Do you like this one? I think I have two with the red flower. Bye, Judy. Bye, Laura. Watch, I'll be posting some things too. So one of these, does it matter? Bye, Christine. Bye, Lori. Or Laura. Okay, so I don't know if it matters which one, Denise. Or just anyone. Like the little shorter one, maybe. And then, Melanie, would you like a tag? Yes. You want a red flower too? Or what would you like, Melanie? Surprise you? Absolutely. Surprise you too? Okay, I will. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great week, rest of your week. Have a wonderful Memorial weekend. Watch for more videos, and you bless me so much. So just